Thank you for having me. Thank you for that lovely introduction. ऐसे लग रहा है मैंने ही लिख के भेजा है ताकि he can say it verbatim. Thank you so much. I don't know. Sometimes when you hear an introduction, you kind of realize, okay, you've come a long way. You know, when you work in a profession like ours, everything is continuous. You're just flowing film to film, Friday to Friday. So it feels really nice to realize, okay, I've been around for about 12, 13 years, and there is some value that you bring to the table when you're sitting and having a conversation, not only because of the profession, but just the journey that you've undertaken. So glad to be here, glad to interact with you all, and glad to be able to add my 2 cents to the thought process of young minds. Yeah, looking forward to being grilled and investigated and interrogated and asked all sorts of questions. So let's start.
Super. So you were raised around cinema, but I think your
Yeah.
entry wasn't very automatic. So what was the inner dialogue that shaped your decision to enter this space as an actor?
You know, so you know, I don't know how to explain it. My father was making films since I remember. Like for us, films is normal. हम लोग घर पे बैठ के खाना खाते थे तो we were talking about रूप की रानी चोरा का राजा, Prem, Mr. India. My uncle was one of the biggest stars of the country. I mean, he still is, but at that point, you know, Anil Kapoor was the toast of the town, one of the best actors of that generation, doing so many films. We've lived in an environment जहाँ मुझे लगता था जो लोग फिल्में नहीं बना रहे वो अजीब है. Because फिल्में ही सब कुछ है. I grew up around cinema, so my love for cinema was very pure because my father was a filmmaker. Because I had actors, I appreciated the craft, but I was so obsessed with filmmaking. I was always enamored by sitting on the trolley when the camera was being pushed during the shoot. I used to love understanding how costumes were made. I used to love what lighting is. How do you do choreography? And from a very young age, when I was 8, 9, 10 years old, I started watching Hollywood films. You know, तभी LDs होते थे. I was fortunate. I grew up in a house that had those things available, and I think I was just very passionate. I used to then eventually DVDs आए, मैं फिल्में देखना चालू की. मुझे पढ़ाई में कभी इंटरेस्ट नहीं था. मुझे फिल्मों में बहुत इंटरेस्ट था. पढ़ाई में ठीक ठाक था. Then unfortunately when my parents split up, I lost. I think films became my shell. You know, I could go to my safe space and watch films. Then commentary देखता था, पढ़ता था. उस टाइम पे इंटरनेट तो था नहीं. It was all about what you could get your hands on. So I think it was indirect, yes, but my love for cinema was very pure. My passion was very, very true. And I think somewhere my family saw कि ये और कुछ करने नहीं वाला. I never wanted to be an actor. I wanted to make films. I still do. I want to produce and direct films. So I think when I started working or when I wanted to work, it was just to enter the film industry to continue what I loved. Yes, it is my family did that, but it came from a very deep-rooted place of loving this. I used to go to theaters alone, watch films. When I traveled, my whole excitement used to be कौन सी फिल्में लगी है theaters में. मैं जाके अकेले चाहे वो I mean, I was lucky that I got to travel across the world, but it used to be, okay, which film is releasing this Friday, what released last Friday. मैं back to back जाके फिल्में देखा करता था. For me, going to Lowe's Cineplex in New York, Times Square की excitement नहीं थी, वहाँ पे जो theater है उसकी excitement थी. Because वहाँ पे मैं सुबह से जाके रात भर पिक्चरें देखता था. वो अलग बात है कि पॉपकॉर्न और हॉट डॉग्स वगैरह वो सब भी खाता था, but I used to just love cinema, and I still do. So for me, acting just happened. I am blessed, and I just took a chance. I went with Varun Dhawan and started doing Barry John's acting workshop just to see how does it feel to stand as not myself and to live vicariously through another character, another person. And that time, those other people didn't know who I was, so it became much easier. And I started enjoying being other people except myself. I was a fat kid growing up. I had certain thoughts about how I look, and then the moment I started acting, I used to not care about how I looked. And I think that somewhere was important. You know, you celebrate what you're playing, you enjoy what you're playing versus how you're looking doing it. So yeah, I think very long answer to a very simple question, but the fact is it started from my childhood. It was an escape, it was a love, it was a passion, it was a connection to my family. But there was a certain purity in my heart and there was a certain innocence in believing that I love entertaining people, I love being entertained. I was an audience member who wanted to make films that other audience members enjoy. And as naive as that sounds, I think in 2010, when I decided I want to pursue this profession, it still came from that simple, basic thought. And there's that madness you do need in this profession any which ways.
Absolutely. And you know, you spoke about a little bit about the process, being someone else.
Yes.
So you know, what takes longer? Learning the character's world or actually unlearning yourself?
So, you know, you change. Today I'm 40, I turn 40. You know, so every year, every couple of years, you also change as a person. So you can't hold on to who you are while you're trying to create a character or art. You got to be honest to what the direct. I didn't agree with what I did in Ishaq Zadeh as a human being. I despise what Parma did. I mean, if you guys have seen Ishaq Zadeh, the boy behaves really badly. I would not want to be Danger Lanka from Singham. I definitely don't understand what Pinky Dahiya's thought process is in Sandeep or Pinky Farrar. If I look at it as Arjun Kapoor, but the moment I disassociate Arjun Kapoor and I sit down and I understand there are people like that, there are different various people. This country is a vast country, different ideologies, different culture, different upbringing, different thought processes. You can agree to disagree with a character, but you have to still be able to do it with sincerity and honesty. You cannot let my culture with women is different. But a character behaving a certain way does not mean that I have to adhere to the sensibility, but I have to understand why he behaves that way and create some sort of empathy in my head to portray it. I don't need to rely कि यार इन सबको समझना चाहिए वो character क्यों कर रहा है, पर मुझे तो समझना पड़ेगा वो character क्यों ऐसा कर रहा है. So I think there's a constant disconnect and detachment from being Arjun when you take a choice. What happens is, there's an overall arc of a sensibility of a story. You as Arjun can say, मुझे ये कहानी का हिस्सा बनना है. Yeah, as Arjun, मुझे ये कहानियाँ नहीं बोलनी audience को. So I think that the bigger picture for me is always, do I relate to the story? Not every character is relatable, but the story at the end of the day should feel like, okay, this is a story worth telling. And yeah, I think there have been a lot of characters I've played that I wouldn't want to be in the same room as them. And then there are some characters that I wish I was like, which is whether it's the boy from Key and Ka. So you have to take bits and pieces of yourself in some roles and put them in and the connection that you have. And in certain cases, you have to completely disassociate and work on what the director wants. Also, you have to believe that the director knows why the character is doing what they're doing and you invest in that time and energy with them. Yeah. So, yeah, देखिए हम कमर्शियल फिल्में करते हैं, एंटरटेन करते हैं, उसमें एक आर्ट है, उसमें एक एंटरटेनमेंट है, उसमें क्राफ्ट है, बट समवेयर आई फील you need to just be very, very sincere about it without thinking about Arjun kya soche. It's about, okay, this is the character, this is what the director wants, let's try and do it if we like the story. That's what it is.
And
Sorry, मैं बहुत लंबे जवाब देता हूँ, अगर आप बोर हो गए, कहीं जा नहीं सकते, ये बैठना पड़ेगा, ठीक है?
No, I think this has been extremely insightful, and I wanted to just pick up on what you said is sometimes you relate with the character, sometimes you don't, but it's really about the story that you want to tell, right? And you've in the past also mentioned that the job of an actor is to start a conversation.
Yeah.
So, how do you use your platform to spark meaningful dialogue on topics that matter to India's youth?
So I think for me, I think when I did Key and Ka, which she spoke about, that's why you do a film like that, because I think I don't understand how to be able to be the torchbearer of change just easily by just talking about it. Equality, women empowerment, gender bias, these are all conversations that are very, very layered. These are our patriarchy, our society, our culture, our upbringing is not 5, 10, 15, 20 years. There are hundreds of years of thought processes that you need to mold, remold, reshape. I think what happens is when you try and break, when you try and get aggressive, there is always a pushback. The idea is you keep going, keep going, keep going. And in whatever way, as an artist, as an actor, as a human being that has some value, you slowly engage with the right people to understand whether they're paying attention, they understand. I think a film like Key and Ka, if we had done a heavy, sincere, overloaded metaphor about how women need to be given equality, I think what would have happened is it would have seemed like, Acha, you're trying to influence us. You're trying to tell us how to be. Balki sir decided, you know what, I'm making a romantic comedy about a man who wants to be a house husband and a woman that wants to aspire to live her life in a corporate world and make it. When you simplify it like that and you say it's a romantic comedy, suddenly the husbands didn't mind going to see the film with the wives. The wives didn't mind going to see a film that was a rom-com. In the garb of that, there was a narrative or a set thought that came out. Even today, when I'm flying on flights, people come and say, "Arey yaar, aapne wo picture ki na, uske baad I had to end up helping my wife at home." So it doesn't mean that you start understanding everything, but as a man, you start respecting what the woman is doing at home to run a home. I think for me, those are the dialogues and conversations that when I do a film like Sandeep or Pinky Farrar, I played a character called Pinky in the film. अब मुझे कोई भी मर्द बता दो, मुंबई शहर में ले लो, छोटे शहर में ले लो, सेकंड टियर, थर्ड टियर, जैसे बोलना बोल दो, हम पिंक कलर तो औरतों से ही रिलेट करते हैं. मतलब पिंक, तू लड़की है क्या रोएगा, पिंक कलर पहन के है लड़की. This is an ideological. So when you do a film, see whether the film tomorrow is seen by 1,000 people, crore people, lakh people, you cannot control that. You have to keep at it. I've always tried to do, you do films for entertainment. I'll do a Mubaraka, I'll do a Half Girlfriend, I'll do Tevar, I'll do all that. But every now and again, I'll try and find something that I can do that has some kind of thought to it, some kind of layer to it. That's the platform, that's the main platform as an actor. Then you get to speak like this. Then you have social media. Then you have people, when you meet them one-to-one, you influence them. And in a place, in a country like ours, or in a world like ours today, when there's so much of noise, I think what you have to do is retain your core values because you can't shift every year because there are new thoughts coming in. When I was 2000, I lost my mother in 2012. Okay, so I was a young boy then. I understand the value of growing up with my parents split up at a young age. Thank you, Yara. So my ideologies were formed at a very young age. I'm not going to change unless somebody can convince me to change over a course of time. And I don't want to change my belief system just because अब वो vogue में आ गया कि I need to be woke suddenly about certain things, I need to be cool about certain things. I need to have an identity of my own understanding. Only then can today in a conversation I can have my point and you can have yours, which I wish you don't look back from 2010 and say तभी तो ऐसे बोल रहा था आज बस ये, which is also important. You know, you hold on to your core values going forward. Yeah.
Yeah. I think core values are always consistent, and I think, but your view on things can change as you.
And you're open to interpretation and you can, like I said, agree to disagree. आपका एक opinion है, मेरा एक opinion है. I love discourse.
Absolutely.
And I think that's the way forward in life. You have to. I might fight with you and not agree in this moment. I'll go home and come and think about it. I said, you know what? There's certain things that you made.
Said which made me-
Yeah.
made
So
me agree.
and that's how. आजकल की society में क्या है ना? There are no grays. There is no. It's very. It's black and white. You got to be one side or the other. You don't have the time to learn, understand, study. So it's a bit complex. It's binary right now, I guess. Yeah.
And you know, talking about aaj ki society, the world is also shifting. OTT, creator economy, shorter attention spans. So as an actor, what excites you about this new ecosystem, and what worries you about this?
This is the biggest attention span I've seen in a while. Is it 15 minutes of people sitting around and not looking at Instagram? Sorry,
all
repeat.
kudos to you, but what excites you about this
नहीं वो
change?
दो तीन है पीछे जो ऐसे छुप छुप के देख रहे बीच बीच में this friend. The gentleman in the.
So, you know, as an actor, how do you view this change, and how do you think film will evolve with this change in consumer and consumption
आपके
behavior?
पास 6-8 घंटे है तो हम बात कर सकते हैं इस बारे में. This is a very, it's too. You know, the fact that the attention span is less means we have to work harder for getting 15 seconds of curated fame, 15 seconds of having a point of view. Everything, like I said, has become extreme. Everything is to make noise. There is a lot of chaos, a lot of cacophony. There's a lot of things going on, but there's not a lot of value going on. And I'm the first one to admit that we as a film industry have also been through a phase where we've tried to catch attention. We've tried to take the easier way out. And I'm not going to get into the debate and the conversation about which region has made better films or not, because that's continuous. I think we, as the Hindi film industry, as an industry, have also tried to play to the gallery, play to the quickest way of success, which is trying to make money and a quick buck by just gathering attention. And I think we are all guilty of that. And I think most industries will say that, most people that understand that there has been a phase where there's a radical shift post-COVID in the way attention span is reduced.
Right.
Now, see, it's very easy to say, you know, aaj ki generation. And I hate the fact that I have to now start saying, you know, the generation I grew up in. I hate the fact that I'm now growing a bit older, so I can say, you know, when we were growing up, is the worst thing in the world to say. I think this generation that we have right now has been through a very unfortunate and traumatizing time where life has changed while they were sitting at home. They don't know any better. We got to go out and explore things. There was a bit of slowness. We discovered things. Right now, they sit at home and everything is being discovered. And then the aspiration is the other person has this because they know about it, so we also want it. There is no quest that is coming from an individual ambition about what you desire. It is coming from a curated place of everybody has this, so I should have it. The uniqueness has died down because everybody looks like each other, everybody dresses like each other, everybody thinks like each other. And the next big thing has become, okay, let's do a startup because we don't want to work for a company. Let's do, it's just there. It's
a little bit of a herd mentality as well.
which
right?
is
Where-
unfortunate, but that is also, you cannot blame them. They've grown up in an environment where Instagram is telling them to chase the dream in a particular way. We discover, listen, I'm somebody who didn't educate himself. I discovered through meandering. I had the luxury of not being, okay, I'll give you my industry's example. Nobody knew what I looked like till my first film came out. You know, you might have seen one photo in some random newspaper clipping or something. I existed, but in isolation of somebody wanting to go and search my father's name, my mother's name, looking for my photo and maybe finding one or 5 images at best over a course of my entire life. So I was allowed to be a normal person and explore some sort of life and reach this conclusion that I would like to pursue this. Today, there is no chance of anybody that is in my place that is allowed to engage with society and life at a very normal. So what happens is the herd mentality that we're talking about also comes from the fact that everybody's consuming. we want to be consumed. There is a certain aspiration that I want to be known now. I didn't want to be known because there was no value to it. Without doing a film, without having some quality, without having audience acceptance, मेरी कोई valuation नहीं थी. आज मैं बस पैदा हो गया हूँ, एक घर पे मेरी valuation है. तो आपकी aspiration क्या है कि मुझे बस लोग पहचान ले, और लोगों की valuation क्या है कि हम इनको पकड़ेंगे जिनको हम पहचानते तो हमको और valuation मिलेगी. So the game is we need to find people that even without doing anything are something. The people who without doing anything are something. So what happens is you're constantly engaging in the first beat of getting relevant. You're not actually chasing a journey over a course of life where you kind of realize. And I know it's not easy. It's not linear, you know. But what's fascinating to me is attention span for films today, Stafford, for watching Instagram. I am guilty. On YouTube, I watch things on 2x now because I get bored. We have everything at our beck and call. We have everything that we want. And with that, you will lose attention because आज मेरे साथ बात करते करते आपके पास 10 चीज़ें फ़ोन पे अवेलेबल है, आपके दिमाग में 100 चीज़ें चल रही है. आप घर जाओगे, आप मेरी यही वीडियोस देखोगे तो you can cover up on watching something. You'll be watching something else while you're watching this. You're watching a sport and you're watching an episode of a show at the same time. You'll be watching 2 sports at the same time. You'll be also checking on the internet what is happening somewhere else at the same time. So obviously you're going to have a generation that will have some kind of attention disorder.
So as you can see, Arjun has a very deep personality and he really thinks about a lot of things, right? As we can see from the depth of thought. But